Alright everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. This is Scott, and today I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator, this time between DerpyDinosaur on the left and Allot on the right. DerpyDinosaur flying the Benthic 2 Tubes U-Wing, Edrio 2 Tubes X-Wing, and Luke Skywalker. He's got regen astromechs on both the X-Wings, a hull upgrade on Edrio, and a shield upgrade on Luke. Let's put Luke on top, the way it was meant to be. On the right, we've got a Admiral Sloane Whisper with Juke, and then 4 Academy pilots and Howlrunner. So Sloane, if we take a look at her real quick. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends, if it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress tokens. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 performs an attack against a stressed ship, it may reroll 1 attack die. So when one of these guys dies, the attacker gets 2 stress tokens, and then everybody else gets to reroll versus that stressed ship. Ooh, we see target locks on the debris out here, just to show that they can. Looks like Benthic is moving up from the bottom here. Just gonna keep giving out focus tokens to this X-Wing. You know what? Does Benthic? Benthic does not have advanced sensors. Okay, that's normally what you see on there. Bets are live if you're watching along with us. Alright, so we see the brick of ties moving along here. He's got a nice open area here. Typically when I face swarms, I try to place rocks pretty close together, maybe 1.5 away from each other, just to make it a little more difficult. It doesn't look like DerpyDinosaur did that, maybe because he wanted to keep the 2 brothers close together. Looks like we are going back to dials. Will we see these pilots turn in here? 1, a 3, 1 and a 3. I don't know. I don't know how to fly swarms, so hopefully Allot knows more than I do. He's definitely a good pilot. Seen him a lot here on Tabletop Simulator. Might see a decloak down from Whisper, and a move forward. Might just keep Whisper cloaked for now. Who knows? He's got options. You could always keep Whisper safe for now. Let your tie brick do a lot of the work, and then save her for the end game. We've seen Modest Proposal in the Kyber Cup flying a similar build. He's all Academy ties, though. No Howlrunner and no Juke on Whisper, so I think that gives him 2 more ties. Sammer says, keep Whisper cloaked with an evade and watch the stress fly on Derpy. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Alright, dials are going down. Alright, we see bank maneuvers, so they are preparing to come through the middle here. He knows that... Wait, Luke has, what, supernatural reflexes? We could see he is... his S-foils are close. We could see him boost and then bank or turn in. No rush for Edrio here. Of course, Luke does have to be wary that these TIE fighters could have turned in. Let's get the old gameplay volume up. There we go. Alright, looks like Edrio's coming up here looking for a target lock. And he takes one on Howlrunner. Right. Ooh, wow, look at that. Luke boosts left and banks 3 in. Just gets right in the middle of all that. What a maneuver. Looks like he's going to have a range 1 into Howlrunner. Ooh, he might just barely miss it. Yeah, I think he... Well, no, we can see the corner of the base back there. All right, here's Luke's shot. Did he catch that corner? He sure did. So he's going to take a range 1 shot into Howlrunner. 2 hits. He didn't happen to target lock, did he? He sure didn't. Oh, looks like Allot is going to use the dice roller here. One evade. So Howlrunner is going to get a shot back. He is at initiative 5. He's going to get a range 1 shot into Luke. Or he could take a range 2 into Edrio. It's 3v2. It's 4v2. No, 3. 3v2 or 2v2. They both have focus. Luke's got the force. Oop, let's oh. Hit crit. And Luke. Oh my god, with the natties. Oh well. So, Whisper did decloak, so she's going to take a range 2 through a rock into old Edrio. Focus, Howlrunner, and Juke are all online. Going to spin the focus for 3 hits. Ooh. I think you spin the focus there and take 2 on the shields. Well, maybe not. Hit crit. Uses the focus. Oh boy. Oh boy, blank blank focus. Let's get this damage in here. So Edrio took 2 shields and a hit. Howlrunner is dead, thanks to that shot from Edrio. Wow, good on him to keep that focus. That is a big get for this Rebel team. All right. Ooh, 2 crits. This must be out of Academy Pilot number 3. Focuses for a hit and 2 crits. Oh my god, are you serious? So Luke loses a shield. All right, back to dials here. That was an insane amount of rolling from Luke. Not only was it all paint, he rolled 4 evades in a row. All right, let's let these guys dial it in. So Whisper recloaks. I imagine we'll see her come around this rock. Although she could come up here. That seems dangerous. Might see K-turns out of these Academy pilots. Maybe a boost and a Talon roll over here. Nah, that'd probably bump into this K-turn. But without... Oh, hold on, did Sloan trigger? After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends, if it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress tokens. So, would Sloan have gone off? Alright, I see it. It didn't say 2 under the stress, but there it is. Because normally when you stack things in Tabletop Simulator, it'll give you a number. Works for damage cards. I guess nobody's doing that, so now I just sound like a crazy person. I swear it works. I like the cheeky target lock over here. Alright, a decloak left on Whisper. There's a 3K out of this Academy pilot. Actually, let's name these bad boys. Alright. So this seems like a strong maneuver here. Edrio doesn't really have much choice. Probably going to one bank in and relieve the stress. He won't take any damage, so that's good. Are we going to see a Talon roll out of Luke, or is he just going to 3-hard turn and boost out of here? His wings are open right now. I mean, he could barrel roll, then 3-hard turn. Benthic, double focus up here. Ooh, the 3 Talon roll. Our right. Might get him out of range for these two, and just give him a nice shot on Academy Pilot number 3. Ooh, a 3-hard from Whisper puts her on the rock. Oh, just barely clips it. Doesn't take any damage. Alright, here's the range 3 shot? Yeah, it's range 3. I don't think it's obstructed. Oh, they're going to change the map so they can read it easier. Yeah, that's not obstructed. So he's going to shoot into Whisper. Hit, crit. He's looking to strip that evade, probably. And he sees that Benthic can probably shoot into there. 2 evades. Takes a crit on the shield. Is he going to spend the evade? Nope, takes the shield for now. Wants the juke online for Edrio. And oh, he can't shoot anyways on the rock. So Benthic shoots back, hit crit, and I imagine he's going to spend that focus, yep, for hit crit. And a blank out from Whisper. Oh no. If he spins it, he would take a shield and a crit. Yeah. He does it. Shield and a crit. Let's see what crit he takes. Loose Stabilizer. After you execute a non-straight maneuver, suffer 1 damage and repair this card. Oh boy. Oh, they're making sure he gets the rerolls here from Sloan. 2 hits into Luke. 1 evade. Takes another shield. Nicely done. 1 left. Thanks to shield upgrade. Here's another range 3. We'll also get the Sloan reroll. And a reroll 1 for a crit. Will we see a blank out on Luke? Probably not. He's going to get some sort of paint. Yep, there he goes. So here's Academy Pilot number 3, range 2. 1 hit. Gonna reroll the eyeball. Ooh, 2 hits. Luke's only gonna get 2 evade dice this time. Oh my god. That's the 3rd double natural roll I've seen from Luke this game. Two hits. I think those are natties. Here's the U-Wing, range 3 through a rock. 3 evades, he's fine. So this is the sort of downfall of the swarm, is when you've got all these ships facing different directions. You don't have the concentrated fire that you need. So what do we see here? 1 hard turn. Try and block the U-Wing. Does the U-Wing just move up here knowing that's going to happen? Got 3 stressed Academy pilots. So we'll probably see short maneuvers from them. There's no use trying to block Luke. He's just, well, he can't use supernatural reflexes now because he's stressed. So this would actually be a good turn to try and block. I don't know what you think Luke is going to do. He's probably going to come 1 bank this way. Closes S-foils, maybe 1 bank and then a boost. Maybe just don't care about the stress and 2 hard in. Looks like Dinosaur's dials are done. Let's take a look at R2. After you reveal your dial, you may spend 1 charge and gain 1 disarm token to recover 1 shield. So we could see him bank out of here with his S-foils closed. We could see him reveal his dial, take the disarm, bank, boost. And actually, I believe you get a linked action with the closed S-foils. Looks like the Academy ties are all done. It's just, oh, nope, looks like Whisper's done too. Just gonna figure out this U-Wing real quick. Alright, Allot is signaling that he is done, and so is... Dinosaur says he's done, but I don't see the U-Wing dial. Alright, there he goes. Alright, here come the Academy ties. 2 bank, right in front of Luke. It's pretty safe. Gonna take the evade action just in case. Probably sees Edrio moving up quickly into this gap. Another 2 bank and a focus. 3 hard turn out of the Academy pilot. Does he barrel roll? What's he do? Goes for the evade. I probably would have barrel rolled backwards. Yeah, see, this is what I would be worried about. Takes a stress. Of course, he's going to have to roll for that again next turn. Doesn't take any damage. Edrio with a 2 bank, getting out of there. So you think he can fit a barrel roll in? No. I do not think so. What did he do as his action? Did he use his astromech? He sure did. He spent R5 astromech to recover a hull. Alright, looks like Luke moves up. Gonna shoot into Whisper. Whisper rolls 1 evade, takes 1, down to 1 hull on Whisper. Hit crit out of the U-Wing. 2 eyeballs and 2 blanks. That is a dead Whisper. Well, that is a bit of a game changer. I don't think Whisper shot at all this game. So does Sloane trigger on herself? After another... Okay, it has to be another friendly ship. Yep. So Sloane does not trigger. Because it's another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends. If it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress tokens. So you can't be another ship to yourself. Alright. Looks like... we're going to get some shots into... Who are we shooting into? Luke? One hit, 1 evade. Now that you're 4 academy ties, no, you're, yeah, 4 basic academy ties. I don't like the chances. One crit, 2 evades. Oh boy. That doesn't feel great. I mean, it is nice to know that you can cut apart a TIE swarm, if done right. Now these ties are all out of rerolls, because Sloane is dead, so is Howlrunner. So good job on Derpy to eliminate the 2 stream buffers here, or the 2 swarm buffers. Samer saying, yeah, that's why I said for Whisper to stay cloaked and evaded. Yeah, I mean, this landing on this rock was really awful. Actually, he did shoot once through the rock, so he did get to shoot Whisper once, but just wasn't enough. Dials are going down. Samer saying, cut the head off the snake. Yeah, he sure did. But see, Sloane Whisper, it just feels like kind of a contradiction, because Whisper is strongest when she is arc dodging, getting away from, you know, trying to flank. But you can't do that if you need to be close enough to your ties to give that ability. It's range 3, so it's pretty substantial, but still. You knew Whisper was going to be around here. Whisper was never trying to, like, go for some big flanks and force you to think about which way you're facing. Alright, get some slow moves, focuses. One bank out of the U-Wing doesn't take anything for going over that debris. Has the stress from last time, relieved it and gained it again. Here's a 3 Talon roll. And Luke is going to do a supernatural reflexes to barrel roll. Left and backwards. Then do a 1 bank in. Gives him a nice range 1 shot into Academy number 2. All of these ties are untouched as of now. See if that changes. There is a hit and 2 focuses. He's got 1 force point. Not gonna spend it. Gonna save it. And there's the evade. He's fine. Alright, Edrio, range 2 into Academy number 2. 3v3. Oh, nope. Gonna take a shot into Academy Pilot number 1. He sees a chance to focus fire with the B-Wing, or the U-Wing. He rolls triple focuses, and he's got nothing to modify them with. So here comes the U-Wing. Range 1, 4 dice, 4v3. 2 hits, 2 blanks. 2 natty evades. Alright, Academy Pilot number 3 is going to take a range 1 into Edrio. So 3 dice. A hit and 2 eyeballs. He has an evade instead of a focus. But a blank out on Edrio means a damage goes through. Back down to his regular hull value of 4. Is that a range 2? It sure is. Two hits. 1 evade. 1 damage. Edrio on 3. I think you still got to take this range 1. It's tempting to go after Edrio here, but into Luke. 3v2. Oh boy, that was a crit until this landed on it. Oh no. 2 hits, thanks to the focus. Oh my god, that's the 4th. One hit. Oh, Luke. This is so enraging. Derpy calling out plot armor. Ugh. Yeah, Samra's saying the evades come too late. Yeah. These guys did a good job of surviving this this engagement round. You know, these guys didn't take any damage, but they pushed through some on Edrio. This is pretty... Oof, boy. Range 1 with a focus. Couldn't push any through on Luke. Luke back to 2 focus, or 2 force points. Alright, dials are going down. Still got a stressed Benthic, so we won't be seeing any stop maneuvers. So it's just a question of, does he bank up through here with like a 2 bank? Does a 1 fit? I don't think so, but that medium base is tricky. Alright, looks like Allot is done. Got all 4 of those ships dialed in. Luke is no longer stressed, so we can see a... maybe we'll see a boost and then a Talon roll. End up over here. Of course, he could just do a regular Talon roll. Keep his force points. Alright, 4K. Number 3. We doing a sloop? We doing a bank? What are we doing? 3 hard turn. Looks like he's maybe getting out of his own way. Goes for the focus. We got two K turns here. Ooh, look at Benthic here, threading the needle. Nicely done. Focus, gives the focus to Luke. Oh, checking for range 2, gives it to Benthic instead. Benthic is stressed, so he won't be able to use any of that craziness. Turns in. Is blocked, but will get the focus. Samra saying not a good maneuver turn for Derpy, not a lot of lanes. Who needs lanes when you can hand off focuses? He'll get a range 1 shot here into number 4. Oh, what? A focus result. Oh my god, look at that. You can see the gap right there. Oh, jeez. Seemed like an unnecessary risk, but gets him out of most of these arcs. So here's Luke's shot. Doesn't have anything in range 1. Gonna spend both of his force points for 3 hits. Don't know who he's shooting into. 2 evades and a focus. Academy pilot number 2 takes a damage. So he was shooting into the guy who can shoot him, so it was a good call there. He could maybe wipe this tie off the board before he gets a chance to shoot. Range 1 from the X-Wing into Academy number 4. 1 blank and 3 focuses. He finally has a focus, so he's going to get 3 hits. Oh wow, same result here. 1 damage into Academy number 4. Alright, the U-Wing doesn't have a shot. Academy number 4 has 1 shot into Benthic. Range 3. No, range 2, sorry. 2 hits. And no evades. So the U-Wing takes 2 shields. Alright, range 1 from Academy number 2. 3 dice. 2 hits and a focus. 1 evade. So 1 damage. Down to 2 hull on Edrio. I don't think anybody else has a shot at him this turn. My god, that Talon roll. Alright, so what do we see here? Allot's looking at these turns. I'm sure these guys are looking at how to catch Edrio. Edrio's probably just going to bank right. These guys can't turn around. We might see a K turn out of Academy Pilot number 1. Maybe a 3K. But yeah, Edrio's going to 1 bank, use his last R5 charge. Probably see a 1 bank at a Luke. Could see Academy number 2 try to block. Three hard, turn, and barrel right maybe for the block. This one, maybe. It's probably the only real thing you can do. Yeah, from number 3. Yeah, I think you're right. 3 hard and a barrel roll. Seems like the right maneuver. Probably a 3K here, 2, try and maybe work on Benthic. You're not worried about Edrio. Looks like he's just finishing up on number 2 here. So the question is, do you turn in here to try and block the bank from Luke? Or do you go straight and try to put some pain into the U-Wing? We could see Luke disengage to use R2. He could, you know, just say, hey, I'll take the bump, and regen a shield. Alright, Allot changing his mind about number 3 here. And they're both ready to go. So here come the TIE fighters. One hard turn out of Academy Pilot number 1. Going for the block, takes an evade. Knows he's not going to get shots. So who goes next here? Number 2. Goes for the 2 forward, gets in the way of Edrio. Goes for the evade. I think I would go for the focus there, but yep. Goes for the focus in case Benthic bumps. Ooh, and a bump from Academy number 4. Hard turn out of number 3. Stop maneuver out of the U-Wing. 1 bank bump. And a 1 forward out of Luke. Oh, wow. Gonna take the target lock. Gonna wipe Academy number 3 off the board. Says, hey, if you're not gonna do a 3 hard barrel roll, I'm gonna punish. Number 3 is untouched so far, though. Ooh, that's 3 hits and a crit. So just need to roll perfectly here. And he kind of does. Yeah, takes a crit. Not bad. That's into number 3. It is a direct hit. He is hanging on. Alright, so now Edrio gets a range 1 shot into number 4, rolls a crit, and 3 focuses. Gets the evades he needs. No dice. Alright, the U-Wing's going to get a range 1 shot. I would imagine into number 4. The one without mods. Four dice, unmodified. Ooh, a hit and 2 crits. Ooh, that is a dead TIE fighter. Evades 1, takes 2 crits. Hull breach and damage sensor array. Number 4 is gone. No simultaneous fire. That TIE is a 1. That U-Wing is a 2. Oh, looks like we have a hit and a crit. So the crit goes through. Who is this on to? Is that on the U-Wing? It sure is. So that was the only shot he had. So this will be another one into the U-Wing. Spins it for hit crit. Into old Benthic. 1 evade. So takes the crit. Fuel leak. Alright, so now this guy's going to shoot range 1 into Luke. Looks like 2 hits and a blank. Oh, don't shoot into Luke, shoot into Edrio. Edrio doesn't have any mods. He is shooting into Edrio. Okay. Whoops. 5. Oh, Edrio's gone! Alright, these ties will not go home empty-handed. So they've done 4 damage into Benthic. I believe that gives them half points for the U-Wing. They've got 83 points. They got 55 from Edrio, and then half for Benthic. Yeah. So it's 83 to 140. Not quite as dire as it looked before. They really just need to get Benthic out of here. No K-turn here from the Academy pilot. Do ties have... No, they don't have sloops. Right? Yeah. Sammer's saying it's still pretty dire. Agreed, but no one wants to have a game where you don't take anything off the board. That's just depressing. Heartbreaking. In the psychological battle of X-Wing, Allot just had a big win there. Half points on the U-Wing, full points for Edrio. Alright, dials are going down. Unstressed Luke probably gonna Talon roll. I don't think a one hard turn and a barrel roll helps Academy number 3. So the U-Wing does have to move. If we see a K-turn out of number 2, well, I think they have 4 Ks, right? Maybe the best move you have with Benthic is to try and bump. Or you just try and bank this way, double focus, give one to Luke. Luke used both and regened 1, so he's on 1. Thanks for keeping me honest. Alright, looks like a 3 hard turn. And a... Ooh, okay. 3K turn. Looking to block the U-Wing, it looks like, and doesn't happen. But this is kind of the best you could hope for. You get a range 1 into the back of the U-Wing. U-Wing is going to hand off a focus to Luke, who's going to then 3 Talon roll. We all saw that coming. So this is Academy number 2, who is untouched. That's the only shot he's got. 3 hits. And that's at range 3. So it'll be 4 dice. 1 evade. Takes 2. Oh, that's a dead Academy. Sorry. Number 1 is the one that was untouched. Whoops. Alright, well that's another 23 points. And there are no shots for these ties. Let's take a look at the clock. That is 55 minutes, so not even close. 20 minutes left in the game. Just enough for these this X-Wing to pick off these TIE fighters. Do we see a stop maneuver out of the U-Wing to turn around, or do you see it? One hard turn. Gonna keep that arc. Goes for the focus. 3K. Stays on the board just barely. Yeah, that's good piloting. So he goes one forward because he knows that he can just turn around next turn. 2 bank out of Luke. Relieves the stress. Moves the target lock over to the Academy pilot. Range 2. 3v3. Gonna reroll the 2 blanks. Three hits. And that's another dead TIE fighter. Academy pilot number 1 is gone. Ooh, boy, that's a one-shot from Luke there. Unlucky on the blank out. Luke is back up to full force potential. I imagine we'll see a 4K. A 0 out of the... We could see a 2 hard turn out of the U-Wing. That would probably fit. Yeah, I think if you're Benthic, you have to try that too hard. You don't want to give this TIE fighter. Of course, he's on 1 health, and you'll get to shoot first. But who knows what could happen? You could have a 3 blank roll like we just saw. Two bank, nicely done. Goes for the focus. Benthic, 2 hard, double focus, hands went off to Luke. Luke barrel rolls, supernatural, and then 3 Ks, or 3 talon rolls. He wants to stay as close as possible, so he barrel rolled backward, yep. So Benthic gonna take the shot into the Academy pilot. Can he force through the last damage? He sure can. It's a hit and 2 crits. And that is a blank out on the Academy tie. So it takes all the crits in the world. And that is it for that game. A nice dissection of a TIE swarm from these rebels here. Good going. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time.